Oh, man.
Are you recording, Austin?
Yes, I'm recording.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I sound different, it's because I'm on my phone because my fucking PlayStation won't work. So I'm already pissed off about that. But welcome to the official Wrestlemania 39 review. We both just got done watching Night 2. We watched Night 1 yesterday. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. So if you're listening to this review, get ready for some fucking rage. And also, get your snacks, get your drinks, everything that you need. Because this is going to be a long one. It is going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. So we reviewed the past two WrestleManias, and last year's review was like 3 hours. So get ready. Because
I
there's so
I
much to unfold.
I will say let's get through with night one first because that was the good night. That was the
Okay.
good night that I was happy the entire time and nothing really missed. So,
Let me have a screenshot of the card. There we go. So, WrestleMania 39 was, first of all, they were in Los Angeles, California. So, LA, a pretty big city. I will say, for the entirety of this 2 nights, the crowd was great. But, so,
according to Kyle, the crowd sucked and the refs sucked and everything fucking sucked apparently to him. So but he sucks dick. So
so,
Seth sucked my
um,
fucking left testicle. Fucking goddamn motherfucker.
So I will say this part of the review is going to kind of be the calm before the storm because night 2 is where things got fucking heated.
Especially for
So,
me.
hmm so
Hmm.
night 1, uh, I believe each night had 6 matches. So, uh,
Night one I had 7.
yeah.
Or
So
actually
I guess
8.
first
Look
of
at
all, I
that
should
though.
say the official hosts of WrestleMania. Bro, I'm gonna have to put so many stupid people in this thumbnail too. You realize, like, fucking. So the hosts were The Miz and for some odd reason Snoop Dogg. I don't know why, just randomly Snoop Dogg. So, um, so anyway, night 1 opened up with the whole welcome to WrestleMania and all that shit, and then fucking had some, oh god, what was her name?
Oh,
Fucking chick. She sung America the Beautiful. I only know because my fucking friends were simping over her.
she
Oh,
wasn't that good looking, honestly.
fucking, oh god, now I'm confused what her name was. Hold on a
I
second.
think it was like something B.
Hold on.
Goddamn fucking Twitter, bro.
It was Becky G. That's who it
Becky
was.
G. Okay.
Whoever the fuck she is, I don't know. Her singing was terrible, I might say. So she
She.
sung America the Beautiful.
Oh
What?
my god, bro. I need to stay off Twitter. I just need to fucking stay off Twitter, bro. God damn it, this pisses me off so bad.
So, uh, night 1, after she sung America the Beautiful, began. Obviously, they got the promo packages, but it began the first match, which I was surprised this was opening. I thought this was the way they made it seem this was gonna be the main event. But it kicked off with Austin Theory defending the United States Championship against John Cena. So, uh, Austin Theory comes out, obviously gets fucking booed out of the building, and fucking then Cena comes out, and bro, I shit you not, this was some of the funniest kind of fucked up shit. Like,
Oh no.
so all these Make-A-Wish kids come out, right? And they're all wearing John Cena merchandise. So I'm not gonna name names, but my one friend decided to say, "Fuck these Make-A-Wish kids. They're gonna die anyway."
Oh.
They all because
Oh.
like, I want to see John Cena fuck these Make-A-Wish kids. And I was like, bro, you can't do that.
No.
And then continued to say that John Cena is like a Grim Reaper to them because, when you're a Make-A-Wish kid and you seen John Cena, your time is up.
No.
Yeah. My friends say a lot of fucked up jokes. I'm not going to say who it was, but yeah. So then Cena came out while we were dying laughing from that. It was obviously a joke. It wasn't serious before anybody fucking gets offended. But so John Cena came out. His gear was actually pretty cool. His shirt was GI Joe themed, and he had like these fucking I forget what shoes they were. I think there were some kind of Jordans. It looked really nice, uh, except for his bald spot. But um, the match itself, it was all right. I mean, I don't think it was what everybody thought it was going to be. Like, it really, to me at least, felt like they had a decent pace going, and then it was like it started to kick into that next gear, and then all of a sudden Austin Theory just hit an A-Town down 1, 2, 3, and I was just like, all right, like it just kind of ended, and it tripped me out. And I don't know if it tripped you out, but it tripped me out, especially because I just fucking played the John Cena showcase, so I was used to John Cena being, John Cena kicking out of shit. So when he lost that, I was just like, oh, all right. Like, what was your thoughts about that match?
I mean, it was good. I mean, it ended fast. I wasn't expecting it to end that fast, but like, it was still good. I didn't mind it. Oh, Jesus. Uh, I'm
Yeah.
just. You'll hear more from me, more like in depth stuff from me when we get to night
Yeah.
two, because I'm just.
Yeah. So Austin Theory retained the U.S. Championship, and that was pretty much. I don't honestly know if we're gonna Cena ever wrestle again. Also, if it sounds echoey from my audio, I'm fucking on my patio right now because I don't want to be fucking loud being in the actual house. So apologies if my audio sounds echoey, but does it sound echoey at all to you, Austin?
Not really, no.
Okay. So after that, I mean, like, do you think we're gonna see Cena wrestle again after this? Like, because I don't know, I
I.
wouldn't imagine that would be his last match, taking a loss, right? Or do you think it was?
I don't think this will be his last match. I think he'll probably have one more at least.
I feel like
Um,
Cena would be the type of guy to say, like, yeah, this is gonna be my retirement match. Like, I feel like he would announce it.
yeah.
Um, but hey, we'll get to see more of John Cena when we watch Fast X in next month.
Don't.
So I
I'm
forget
not.
that it's
I'm
April.
not. I'm really not in the mood for Fast X talk right now. I'm really not in the mood. Okay.
Oh, my friends were talking about Fast and the Furious preparing for the show.
Fuck
But
Fast and Furious, man. I'm not. I have one more month till the hellhole known as May. Okay, let me have this.
so anyway, next up, I believe it was the Fatal 4-Way Tag Match that was next.
Yes.
Okay, so it was Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. This was called a WrestleMania showcase match. Now, I will say, I don't know what your opinion is, but I will say this match actually surprised me with how good it was. I did not think that this match was going to be as good as it was. We'll get to the other Fatal 4-Way Tag match on
Oh,
night
trust
two.
me, we will. But I will say a couple people surprised me in this match. That I don't that I kind of sleep on a little bit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly Braun Strowman surprised me in this match, and Angelo Dawkins surprised me in this match.
Bro, fucking Chad Gable, dude. My man did a deadlift German on Braun Strowman, bro.
Bro, I've known Chad Gable's been the guy. Like, that man at least needs a mid card title. I don't know why they have not given him
Yeah. I,
a singles run.
I mean, to be fair, like when Chad Gable had his match with Cody Rhodes on Raw, like Cody Rhodes said that he specifically requested to work with Chad Gable because of how good he is.
Like,
So I mean that's high praise right there.
yeah, I yeah, Chad Gable needs to be pushed, I will say. But so it was the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, um, Strowman and Ricochet, which I still don't understand that team. Why?
The only
Like,
resemblance I see is that they're just bald with beards. That's like
I
the
think
only.
I'm pretty sure the only reason that they're a team is because they got into a Twitter beef on like about something. Probably Braun being stupid, if we're being completely honest.
Oh, I think it was because Braun said some dumbass shit. Because it was when he had that match against Omos at fucking Crown Jewel, and Braun Strowman made this comment where he was like, yeah, we killed it out there, and we didn't have to do any flips or dives, and we're better than those fucking in. He said something about like indie shit or something like that, those high flyers or flippy doos or some shit like that. And then the next week they put him in a match with Ricochet, and Braun lost to Ricochet, and then like since then they've been teaming up. So it's kind of
Uh,
Braun's fault for running his
so
mouth.
Braun got stuck in this team, this like mid card team with Ricochet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's what I'm telling you. Like, oh man, Braun, Jesus. Okay, well,
Well, the Street
and then
Profits won this match.
yeah, the Street Profits
It was
won,
very, very
and
impressive
Alpha
from all four
Academy were there as
teams.
well. I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, because fucking, like, Chad Gable with that awesome fucking deadlift, fucking Otis just being Otis. Apparently, the Maximum Male models are trying to recruit him as Otis now. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I don't think the Alpha Academy is going to be there for that too much longer, just because of that reason.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking, the Viking Raiders, man, I don't know. They got this whole gimmick now with Valhalla, aka Sarah
bro,
Logan. I don't really think it's working, man.
not it's not working because I'm gonna be straight up. Why the fuck is she barefoot?
I don't
Like,
know,
why the
bro. They,
fuck?
bro, like ever since Valhalla debuted, like literally, Zelina Vega made jokes about it. Like the commentators have made jokes about it, like saying that she stinks and like how bad she smells. So, and like Zelina Vega was like, "Oh, the reason I ran away from her is because she fucking stinks." So I don't understand what the fuck is with this whole Valhalla thing. Like like the look of them as a unit is cool, but I just whatever they're trying to do with them as a unit, it just in my opinion isn't really working. Like, and it
Yeah,
kind of sucks because Ivar and Eric they're a very good team and they're good wrestlers. It's just I don't think this
I
gimmick is
think
really working for them.
I think the Viking Raiders have just they've dropped the ball so much with them ever since Vince was a part of the thing that I don't think they
Oh
can
God,
recover.
you know what I just remembered? The
What?
fucking Viking experience.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Viking experience, man. Ah,
Man, the last time I really cared about them was when they were the fucking War Raiders in NXT.
yeah.
They just
They
have
won.
not been the same since then.
They had the tag titles, and then but they had the
Yep.
tag titles in like one of the worst reigns of the pandemic era, and it was just like, wow,
Yeah, but I
this
remember they had
sucks.
that dope ass match where it was them as the War Raiders versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, and then they got called up, and then it was like, fuck,
Yeah.
like fuck, bro, like. Because they got called up with Ricochet and Aleister Black too. That's the fucking part there. Like,
Yeah. But I remember
bro.
that week. It was crazy because like they fucking defended the NXT tag team titles against the War Raiders, and then they fucking had like a Raw tag team title shot, and then like later that week at fucking WrestleMania they were in like a SmackDown tag team title match. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit. But anyway, we're getting off track. Bottom line being, this match was actually very good, way better than I. Because it's just like you see fatal 4-way tag team match, and you don't really ever associate good with that. Because more often than not, these matches are pretty stinky. Night 2 we'll get to, don't you worry. Because that one was stinky, very stinky. That one was diarrhea, in fact. But anyways, after that, was it the Seth and Logan match, or was it
Yeah,
the
it was
six-woman
Seth.
tag?
It was Seth and Logan. Yeah.
Okay. So up next we had debatably the best match of the night, at least in my opinion. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul.
I'll say the main event's kind of up there too.
Yeah. Um. So first of all, Logan came out with like a yellow bottle of Prime, and when I saw that, I was like, I know fucking whatever that is, Austin is gonna be trying to get that shit.
Bro, I tried strawberry watermelon recently, and it's
Mm-hmm.
good. I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's better than my favorite ice pop or lemon lime, but
Yeah.
it's still good.
So Logan came out with some guy. I say some guy because we'll tell you who it ended up being. But he comes
Well,
out
it's
with
the
this guy
prime
dressed up
bottle.
as a blue raspberry prime bottle. Um, and then I mean Logan's entrance was just whatever really. And then Seth. Now I don't know if this bothered you at all, man. But what the fuck was Seth Rollins' gear, bro?
Bro,
What the man looked like he was wearing Pepto Bismol. Like what the fuck was that, bro?
that's not what I cared about because I already knew the gear was trash when I saw him wear a fucking like trench coat that looked like it was made for fucking the Jolly Green Giant. Like I
Like
shit you, like what the fuck was
I
that
don't
shit,
like. I get his whole thing is he's trying to be like the drip god and be like eccentric
bro?
with his gears and shit. But what the fuck was this,
That ain't drip. That's splash. I don't know.
bro?
Like,
He looked like fucking Kirby tried to swallow him.
bro, take a look at fucking his gear last year, and then take a look at it this year. Like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
fucking. I mean, even his Rumble gear was like way better.
Yeah, what was his Rumble gear again? I can't even remember.
Oh
Uh,
god, I forget. I know it was a lot fucking better than this shit.
bro, like I know his chamber gear was okay at best.
Yeah. Well, as far as this match goes, it was very good. A lot of back and forth. Both men very good athletes. I think this match originally was supposed to be Logan versus Cena, but it changed for some reason. So, I mean, still a
Uh,
great match nevertheless. Um, yeah, this both very good wrestlers. Logan hit a fucking beautiful frog splash. Um, but uh, fucking when Logan hit that one lucky punch, that shit looked nasty. But
yeah,
so then there's one spot on the outside where like the prime bottle starts like getting involved, and then Seth Rollins goes up to it and unmasks the prime bottle, and lo and behold, making his WWE debut, we already had Logan Paul, we already had Jake Paul, now we have KSI at WrestleMania. I was like, what the fuck? What? This is my reaction. And my friends are all like, they're like, oh my god, KSI, KSI. And fucking, so then Logan tries to do, it seems like he goes for the spot every match where he put Rollins, or well, KSI was going to put Rollins on the announce table, and then Logan was gonna do his frog splash, and KSI was like filming it on his phone, and he was like Seth Rollins, what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? And then when Logan jumped, Rollins pulled KSI onto the table, and Logan frog splashed KSI through the table, and
I
I was
saw.
fucking dying laughing because there's like this picture afterwards of like KSI on a stretcher, and he had like all these arm slings and casts on and shit, acting like he was dead.
Yeah, fucking. I saw like he did an interview after, and Kathy Kelly was like, "Is there anybody that you would want to fight?" And he was like, you know, fuck it, Bobby Lashley. And I'm like, I'm sorry, JJ, you are like two sizes down compared to fucking Lashley, man. You'll get fucking
Bro,
destroyed.
I scrolled to the comments on that last night, and I was dying because someone put the caption. They said KSI versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 40, and they put this fucking video of fucking The Rock and Cena, and it said "Once in a Lifetime" with like the whole ass theme song, and I was like, why?
Oh god, I want to fucking barf seeing that. Not what you just said. Fucking, I'm gonna send this to you.
God, of
This
course you are.
nah, it actually. Oh god, bro. How did they even let him still go in the match?
Is it Finn Balor?
Yeah.
We'll get
This
to
is.
that match if he got.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah. So uh, Rollins ended up beating Logan with the stomp, and it's got me curious now, Austin, because I saw an interview like the day before yesterday where Logan said after WrestleMania Night 1 yesterday, he said his WWE contract is officially up because I guess he only signed a 1 year deal, and like the guy was asking him if he wants to resign with WWE, and he said yeah, but he was kind of unsure if he was actually going to because he was saying there's like other things he wants to do as well. So I don't
Bro,
know.
the
This
way he
might be
was
the last
talking,
Logan Paul match.
the way he was talking though, I feel like they already have re-signed him and he's just like playing it off.
Yeah,
Like I
I
feel
don't know.
like we'll at least see him at SummerSlam. I
I
feel.
mean, with how fucking quickly Logan Paul has picked it up and how fucking good he is at it, they'd kind of be stupid to let him go.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of questionable things done on this fucking show, but we'll get there. But nevertheless, Rollins beats Logan, and that was pretty much that. Um, I think next was the 6-woman tag, right?
Yes.
So I thought this was for the tag team titles, but it wasn't. It was the team of Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita versus Damage Control. Now, first off, I want to say that they made a point that this was Lita's first WrestleMania match since WrestleMania 18 in 2002.
Oh,
And
oh,
they said that
that
this
was
was
before I
Trish's
was
first
born.
WrestleMania match since WrestleMania 22, I believe.
That's before.
Um,
Why the fuck
yeah,
did they have to say that about Lita, man? That was before I was born.
well,
Like, you
blame
can't.
Michael Cole because he's the
God,
one that said it, I
God
think.
damn it. God damn it.
But so Damage Control came out first. Their gear didn't really match each other. They just kind of all went for their own thing. Honestly, bro, all the way back at SummerSlam, it feels weird saying all the way back at SummerSlam now, but all the way back at SummerSlam, when they became a thing, I was hyped. And then just since then up until now, I don't know about this group anymore, man. Like it has potential, but I just don't understand the booking with this group. I really don't, man. Like
like,
I'll get more into it in a second, but like it's just weird
I don't know.
because
Dakota Kai, though,
like
I would do
apparently
some
this was
things.
this was her and Io's first WrestleMania match. Even though I know Dakota was in the fucking women's battle royal at WrestleMania 34.
I don't think they even talk about the Women's Battle Royal anymore. Didn't Carmella win that?
Yeah, because I think that was when they called it the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, and then they had to
Yeah, we
change it
don't talk
after
about
it
it.
came out.
Fucking Carmella won that shit. It's already
Yeah,
invalid.
yeah.
So,
Fucking anyway, so they all came out, and then they had Becky, Trish, and Lita had this weird ass entrance where like it had this thing like showing like the history of like the Trish and Lita rivalry, and then saying how like it inspired Becky and whatever, and then like for some reason when Lita came out, like they had this weird black and white like NWO like filter, and then same with Trish, and then same with Becky, and then their gears didn't really match at all either. And I was like, you guys couldn't have even have tried to match at all.
bro, I don't know what the fuck Lita's makeup was, but
I don't know.
it made her look it made her
And
kind of look
Trish was
bad.
wearing fucking suspenders. I was like, what the why?
Well, I
And
know
fucking
Trish's thing was like a play on her like last WrestleMania gear. I know
mhm.
that,
I mean, I
but
could tell Lita's was kind of like a play on her Attitude Era gear, I guess. But
the makeup
and
wasn't.
then you have Becky who just looked like a fucking traffic cone. Like I
I
don't know what the fuck. Oh, I'm gonna bring out my Michael Cole orange singlet for this. I don't know what the fuck that was, but
Who knows? It might have been a tribute to Michael Cole.
I don't know. According to Michael Cole, him and Pat McAfee are the only two announcers to have victories to be undefeated at WrestleMania. So
Oh,
we'll get to
Jesus
that.
Christ. Oh, no.
Yeah, don't you remember Michael Cole defeated Jerry Lawler
I
at WrestleMania
forgot about
27?
that.
Don't you
Oh,
remember the coal mine, Austin, the glass box?
oh no. That was like the worst part of the fucking Triple H Undertaker match, bro.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Stone Cold was a special guest ref of that match too.
Oh, God, bro.
But anyway, back to this match. It wasn't bad per se. It just I don't know. Some felt off with this, like especially like there was some stuff with like Lita where it was like you could tell like she was kind of like old, but then there was like some moves like she was doing like some flippy shit, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I never seen Lita do that before. Or like Trish seemed like she was fine. I guess she wrestled like the least out of everybody. And then I mean Becky's just the same old, nothing like
I
different there.
I straight up thought Trish was gonna turn on Becky and we were gonna have Damage Control win. Honestly,
Yeah, you know, that's what I would have thought, but no, because
the
I
funny
was thinking,
part
I was like,
is
well, because I thought it was for the tag titles, and I was like, well, I'm gonna assume that Lita is not gonna be wrestling after WrestleMania, but nope, there she is, because she's still champion.
the
Which I
funny
mean, I'm a
part
Lita fan, so I'm happy, but at the same time, it's like, well, fuck, Damage Control lost.
the funny part is like me and Devon and like Miguel and Kyle and Tyrese had this fucking prediction thing going, which we're not
Mm-hmm.
even gonna get into the whole logistics of it because Kyle was being a fucking asshole at the end of it. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, um, the whole night one, I predicted every single match right. I was just like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, and fucking bullshit. So, like, I'm trying to think how I want to say this. Like, for Dakota and Io's first WrestleMania match, this should have been a lot better than it was. I mean, you know, to be fair, and they were in there with Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish, like three of the biggest women's names ever in WWE. But like, I don't know. It just felt like it should have been more than it was for how they were building it up. And but I mean, it was an okay 6 woman tag. Um, I honestly, so Damage Control lost because I think it was Becky that got Bailey with the manhandle slam from the top
Yes.
rope. Um, and that's how Becky, Trish, and Lita won. What
Hmm.
I gotta say something about is I don't understand the booking of Damage Control because I keep seeing clips of like I seen this clip of like Dakota Kai talking about how she got signed back and how like Bailey told Triple H about like the idea of them as a group and like Triple H jumped on it immediately. He's like, "Oh yeah, I want to bring you back. This is a great idea." And I'm just like, "Okay, that's cool, but why are they being booked like shit? Like they just have done nothing but lose." Especially Bailey has lost more than anyone else. I'm just
Yeah,
like, this isn't really a way to build
it's
up
making
a
me.
group.
It's honestly making me like question some things about Triple H's booking style. Some things, like some things, has been really great. I will say, but especially night two, which we will get to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is he doing? Like he's
Yeah.
brought people in and they've done absolutely nothing. Like
Yeah.
Cross, he brought back in. Where the fuck was he on this show? He
He
wasn't
was
even
in
on the
the
show. He was
Andre
on
the
the Battle
Giant Battle
Royal.
Royal.
Yeah. I mean, he was in like the final five, but still.
And Bobby Lashley won that, by the way.
Fucking. And then, like, another example is I don't even like Hit Row. But why the fuck was Hit Row brought back? Like, they have done
Don't know.
nothing. Like,
Shit row. Even my friends were calling them shit row.
bro. Like, I don't understand. And then
Well, Hit Row
Bronson
was on
Reed.
WrestleMania, Austin. They were in an up, up, down, down segment where
I
they
don't
played
care.
2K23
I
and
don't give
gave
a
like
shit.
the fakest reactions I've ever seen.
Yeah, that they fucking suck. Um, but another like example is Bronson Reed. Why? Like honestly,
I don't know. Like it seemed like they were gonna do something with them because he like won and then got to the elimination chamber, and I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna do something with Bronson Reed, and then he didn't win, and then now
no.
another
Everybody
one.
just fucking hates Bronson Reed. Everybody I see on fucking Twitter, they're like, "Fuck Bronson Reed. We fucking hate him." Like genuinely. Like I
Yeah,
swear to God, when LA Knight got eliminated, in that battle royal, because I watched that battle royal the night before, when he got eliminated, that you couldn't hear shit but boos. People were saying "fuck you, Reed," "fuck you," bullshit. Like it was terrible, bro. Like I
but
don't understand.
yeah, I don't either. And when it comes to Damage Control, I really because like you bring them in at SummerSlam and you're setting up this whole new group, and it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like you got Bailey, one of the best like female wrestlers in the world, and one of their top females, and then you got Io, who's one of, if not the greatest NXT Women's Champion ever, and I think she was the longest reigning one. Actually, no, that might have been Shayna Baszler. Um, and then you have Dakota, who has some credibility from NXT, and it's like, okay, this could be a cool thing, and then it's like straight away, like they win the tag titles and shit, which that was all fucky because they randomly had them lose to Raquel and Aaliyah for no reason, and then they immediately just lost the tag titles to Damage Control the next week. And then Bailey went for Bianca like 5 fucking times for the title, and she lost every single time. And then they fucking took the titles off Damage Control to give them to Alexa Bliss and Asuka for some random reason, just to give it right back to them. And then for a while, it was okay. They had the tag titles for a while. Bailey wasn't really doing much of anything until she got in a feud with Becky, and then Lita showed up, and then Trish showed up, and then this match just kind of got made, and it's just like, oh, okay. And then Damage Control loses, so it's like, and then even before this, they had this promo on Raw where Becky was like going off on it. She's like, you guys have just done absolutely nothing as a group. Like, you've been women's tag team champions, and that's like it. And she was like, Bailey, all you've done is lost. And she was like talking to the other two. She was like, you're one of the greatest NXT women's champions ever, and you're a former 2-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. You guys are nothing more but lackeys now, and you guys have just done nothing. You haven't done shit. And as much as I like Damage Control, like Becky's not wrong. They really haven't done shit besides have the women's tag team titles for I think it was 100 and something day reign. But still, even still, I just don't understand their booking. But nevertheless, they lost here, and now I don't know what's going to happen because there was one segment I saw where Bailey was the one that accepted this match for Mania, and then Io and Dakota were looking at her like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck did you accept this?" So I don't know if they're starting to plant the seeds to break them up as a group. I don't know. Fucking at this point, don't get me wrong, I do like them as a group, but I don't know how successful they're gonna be if they keep getting booked how they are, is the thing. And I will say Io Sky is way too good to be stuck in the fucking tag team division. I will tell you that much. Judging by her NXT Women's title reign, she is way too fucking good to be fucking sitting here wrestling goddamn Aaliyah and fucking Sonya Deville and people like that. But nevertheless, I digress. As we move past that match, because believe it or not, that's the least amount of bullshittery we're going to be talking about. So up next, we had Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, which they said this was the second ever father versus son match at WrestleMania history, Austin.
Oh yeah. I was about to say which one, and I was like, oh wait, no, I know.
Yep, Vince and Shane at WrestleMania 17, which we'll get to Shane on night 2
You
because he was
know,
there.
you know, before we even get to this, can I just say there is absolutely no reason for Aaliyah Mysterio to be that fucking cheeked up, man. I don't know. Nah. I have became a fucking Aaliyah Mysterio simp overnight. I can't even lie, bro. Nah, and the way she got into the ring after the match, and you could see she was wearing a thong. I could tell you that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, my friends pointed that out too.
Bruh, there's absolutely no reason. Buddy Murphy, if you did not not even in kayfabe tap that, nah, bro, you're fucked, man.
You imagine Rey Mysterio's listening to this right now?
I don't give a shit, Ray. I don't care.
So this match, it was pretty good. I didn't think it was going to end as quickly as it did. So first of all, Dominic came out in a fucking he was in a fucking police van and he was in handcuffs, and the fucking police van came out and had the sirens blaring, and then all these police officers got out of the van, and then they got Dominic out and they uncuffed him, and he was wearing a black and purple Rey Mysterio mask, which I thought he was gonna wear during the match, but he ended up taking it off. And if you noticed his his top was the same, but his bottom his tights were actually he just pretty much had Eddie Guerrero's tights.
Yeah.
And but on the back, instead of it saying Latino, it said mommy.
You. I'm not even gonna lie, that fucking sucks, bro.
And he fucking came to the ring, and then fucking bro, I was so lost because all I hear is "Ain't Nothing But a G Thing, Baby" by Snoop Dogg, and I was like, huh? And then fucking Rey Mysterio and Snoop Dogg. But Rey Mysterio was wearing his fucking was it Flash gear, Daredevil gear? I forget.
It was actually from what I watched the press conference after. Ray said it was inspired by the Flash, Iron Man, and the Great Muta. So.
Well, nevertheless, Ray and Snoop Dogg come out in this fucking lowrider, it goes from nothing but a G thing, baby, to Viva la Raza, and they start playing Eddie Guerrero's theme, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was so random. But I mean, it was cool to hear Eddie's theme again. But and then like it was a nice little tribute to Eddie, and then it went into like Rey Mysterio's theme and his entrance. And Snoop Dogg was just kind of there. Um, and then like I saw Rey Mysterio talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, like ain't nothing but a G thing, baby." Was like, I've heard that song since I was young. It's my favorite Snoop Dogg song. Apparently, Ray's a Snoop Dogg fan, which I didn't know. So Ray comes to the ring, and I mean, this is kind of what you would expect from like a cruiserweight versus cruiserweight match. There was one part where fucking Ray was spanking Dominic with a belt, and Michael Cole was getting all excited. And he was like, he was like, "Oh yeah, Ray! Oh yeah, give him what he deserves." And I was like, "All
Honestly,
right, Michael Cole,
like,
ease off a little
honestly,
bit."
I feel like he was getting a little bit too excited.
Yeah,
Like he was getting me, Aaliyah Mysterio excited. Like not even capping, bro.
yeah, and then so they both did a 619 to each other. And then there was like one part where fucking Damian Priest came out to help Dominic, and fucking who the fuck came out to help Ray? Who the fuck was it?
It was the
Oh, it was Legado
LWO.
del Fantasma. That's who
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, fucking. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Finn Balor was there too. Fucking and then fucking Legado del Fantasma minus Zelina Vega. I don't know why she wasn't with them, but they're all wearing LWO shirts because Ray gave them that at the Hall of Fame. Apparently, they're officially the Latino World Order now or something. But so they cleared Judgment Day from the ringside, and then fucking Ray hits a 619 on Dominic. 1, 2, 3. Ray Mysterio wins. And I don't really know where this goes now because Dominic's still in the Judgment Day, and I don't think Ray is retiring. But he
Bro, fuck if I
fucking
know.
he hugs his wife and his daughter, and that was pretty much it.
I wish I could hug his daughter. I wish I could do more
Jesus
things.
Christ. Well, I mean, to if you want from, I don't really know.
You are cutting out bad. But as I was
All
saying,
right.
I would love to do things to Liam Mysterio.
Yeah. Well, from that, moving on to this was the last match before the main event of night one. We had for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair defended against Rhea Ripley, who was the Women's Royal Rumble winner. Now, say what you want about this match. It was good, but to me, this match felt like it went on too long. I don't know if you felt that way, but I felt that way.
Yeah. I know fucking Charlotte was pissed because she wasn't in the main event. I will say that. But I will say, like, the match didn't deserve to be in the main event, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the main event though, so
I
who
know, but
fucking
it
cares?
didn't deserve to be the main event, is what I'm saying. Like, at all,
Yeah.
even if it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this match was long. Not much really notable from it. It was just both women trying to keep each other down. In the end, it ended with Rhea Ripley hitting a riptide from the top rope, and she pinned Charlotte 1, 2, 3, and Rhea Ripley is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. So that was the first title change that we had on WrestleMania. Um, it might have been the only title change. No, wait, there was one right after. I just had a mind fart, but uh, yeah, I mean that was pretty much that match. I mean, it wasn't anything like super special. It was a good match, but like I don't know where this goes from here. I don't know what they do with Charlotte now, and
They'll probably do what they always do with Charlotte. She'll fucking be in like some stupid rivalry, leave for a bit, or get injured, or rupture a fucking tit again, and then she'll come back, win her 15th championship, do the same thing all over until she fucking sits there and goddamn beats Flair's record.
Oh, I did see Charlotte was saying recently that she wants she said she wants Andrade to come back to WWE and she wants to be either his manager or she wants to have mixed tag team matches with him is what she said.
Oh god.
So I mean it's not like AEW is doing anything with him. I don't even know the last time he was on TV. So I don't think he's been
Yeah.
on TV the entirety of us covering AEW.
No, I
He
don't
hasn't
think he
even
was
been on
on.
Dark, bro.
I don't think he was even on TV at all, like the entirety of fucking 2022. If I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah. He was at the Hall of Fame, I saw.
Nah, I saw that. I saw
I
Buddy
think
Murphy was there too.
yeah, and Malachi Black too.
Yeah.
Fucking
There's.
anyway, fucking so now we get to the main event of night one, which was probably the best match of the night. It was for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. The Usos defended against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So this was the big story. Well, one half of the big story that's been built up over the past year. The whole Sami Zayn bloodline story kind of culminated here in this match. Um, the Usos, I believe they said their reign lasted 620 days, I think, which is I think that's over 2 years, right? Or it's about 2 years.
It is
Was
about 2 years because they won
yeah,
the championships in July 2021.
yeah. So, um, this was a very good match. A lot of false finishes, but they kept making you believe that it was over, and it wasn't over. I will say the Usos did kind of overuse the super kick a little bit. Um,
Not young fuck level, but still bad.
yeah. But like Sami Zayn just would not stay down. Like that was the story of the match. Is same no matter what, Sami Zayn just would not quit. No matter how much punishment they gave him, he just would not quit. And there was like a part where Jey Uso was like holding him up in the corner. And he was like, "Why won't you quit, Us? Why won't you quit?" And fucking Sami Zayn just fucking exploder suplexed him into the turnbuckle. Fucking Kevin Owens did great as well. He got put through the fucking announce table with a nasty spot.
Yeah.
Um, I believe when Sami Zayn got hit with the 1D, I think they said Sami Zayn was like the first person to kick out of the 1D since they started doing it.
Yep.
Um, and in the end, this match was very good. In the end, it ended with the Usos and Kevin and Sammy brawling, and then Kevin took out Jimmy Uso with a stunner, and they were on the outside, and then it ended with Sammy and Jey Uso, and Jey Uso ate a haluva kick, and then Sammy gave him a second one, and then on the final one he said, I think he said sorry Us, and then he hit him with a third haluva kick, and then he made the cover 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions. I was so happy to see that.
Which I don't know if you know this, but that makes Kevin Owens a Grand Slam champion.
Yep.
So
And I saw a thing that says like that's the first time they've ever held a tag team title together in WWE, and the last time they did was either Ring of Honor or PWG or some shit like that. Cause I seen like WWE posted a thing. They said they posted like a picture of them when they were Kevin Steen and El Generico as tag team champions, and they're like Steen and Generico would be proud. Um, but yeah, it was a feel good moment. It was the perfect way to cap off. Well, not cap off because we don't know where it's going from here. I assume the Usos will probably get a rematch. I don't know, but finally got that moment of like Sami Zayn finally getting his revenge on the Bloodline. So at least they did that half of the fucking story right. Um,
yeah,
So that's how night one ended, with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens celebrating with the pyro going off, and everybody went home happy for night one.
Yeah, night one
Overall,
was great.
night one from beginning to end, it had a couple moments where it's a little meh, but overall, it was pretty good. Now that we've covered night one, now it's time to cover WrestleMania 39 Night 2. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, let's talk about the first match first, and then when we get to the second match, I'll let you get all your anger out first, and then I'll go with my anger about it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Most of my anger is going to be unleashed on the second match. So, but nevertheless, the night 2 started off once again with The Miz and Snoop Dogg, and they're tallying up like the total attendance for WrestleMania. It was like over 100,000. And then they had this other guy sing "America the Beautiful." I don't know what the fuck this guy's name was. He was apparently some kind of country singer or something. Oh, we forgot to mention, Austin. I forgot to mention this. And how could I mention this? Because this was something that was terrible in night one. So the Usos WrestleMania entrance, they decide, oh, let's have Lil Uzi Vert perform.
should I
Of
play
all
the
people,
should I play the
Lil
song
Uzi
that he
Vert.
performed?
Yeah, because apparently that trash ass song, Michael Cole sat there and said, "Oh, it's been however many months that's been on like the top 100 fucking charts." I'm like, how, bro? It's fucking terrible.
So, I'm gonna play this song. Lil Uzi for perform.
Ah, bro, that means I have to put fucking Snoop Dogg, KSI, and Lil Uzi Vert in the
Oh, we also
thumbnail.
gotta talk about Pat McAfee here in a minute before we get to night two. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
almost forgot about that too. Fuck, that was a random fucking thing they did.
Okay, well, let me play this real quick. Really?
Like, how is this on the top 100 charts, bro? It's so garbage. How is this music, bro? Even this isn't even rap. This is about as bad as Quedeca, bro.
Oh no!
Like, how is how is fucking how's that a song?
Oh, he said, "Damn."
Who listens to this? Or fucking Spotify, or the fucking iTunes, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, he's caveman grunting.
Honestly, bro.
I saw
And this is what the
Kai.
Usos came out to.
I saw Kai Snat was in the music video to this too, so we could just blame him for that as well.
Yeah, fuck Tyson. He's a bitch anyway. Fuck
Oh
him.
god. Let me just read some of these comments. This ain't a song, this a vibe.
No, it ain't.
This song just hit hard every time. I wish it was longer.
These have to be sarcastic, man.
Bro. I'm 60 years old and I love the hell out of this vibe. It ain't a song, it's more.
Alright, well, let's move on to Pat McAfee because I'm already getting pissed off enough.
Hang on, one more. I'm in my 40s, and every time I hear this song, I just want to rock. Fire emoji, laughing emoji, fire emoji, eggplant emoji, volcano emoji.
I just want to say, I don't see how anybody in their 40s is going to sit there, or even 60s, is going to sit there and jam to this and dance to fucking Shawty got that body out of ya. Like, what the fuck is that? It's like Lil Uzi Vert was like discovering fire for the first time. Like, what the fuck is that shit, bro? And then this motherfucker had the audacity to sit there and say they did an interview with him, and he had the audacity to sit there and say he wants to wrestle at WrestleMania 40, and he wants to have a match with Dominic Mysterio. That's what he
um,
said.
bro, he's dating one of the fucking D'Amelio sisters.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I think he's dating the popular TikTok one, the Charlie D'Amelio bitch. Like he
Wow.
was at the Kids Choice Awards because of it.
What the fuck was his hair too? This shit looked like some fucking I don't even know,
He
bro.
looked like a troll
Porcupine spikes.
doll.
Yeah, fucking weird. Lil Uzi Vert's a specimen.
Oh
But
man.
anyway, the one match we forgot to talk about is we had this random segment with The Miz and Snoop Dogg, and apparently The Miz had like a WrestleMania Open challenge or something because Pat McAfee came out. Because I guess it's just a thing now where Pat McAfee has Mania matches every year, and so Pat McAfee comes out and he's like, "Oh, Miz, you're issuing an open challenge. I accept." And then the Miz is like, "Oh, well, you can't make the matches." And then Snoop Dogg's like, "Well, I'm Snoop Dogg. I can do what I want, so I'm gonna make the match because I'm Snoop Dogg." And he tells the Miz, "Good luck, cuh. I'll be right back," is what he said. Um, then the Miz proceeded to get his ass whooped by Pat McAfee, and then this random ass football player, I don't know what his name was, like Camille or some shit, fucking got involved and attacked the Miz, and, and the Miz was wrestling in a suit. And then fucking Pat McAfee won, and I was just like, okay, like at
I
least
don't.
versus Theory last year was good. I'm trying to forget the fact that Pat McAfee lost to Vince McMahon last year, but
Yeah.
you know, but I'm pretty sure now that that's everything for night one. I'm certain. I'm in my mind. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yes, that is everything for night one.
Okay. Well, now that this fucking review is
So you
probably
want the
over an
body of
hour
the
long, and it's about to get worse because now we're officially moving on to night two, which opened up with a decent match uh, of Brock Lesnar versus Omos. I'm sad that they changed Omos's theme. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
Um,
Rest in peace to the
fucking,
banger.
fucking, for some reason, MVP was wearing some Yeezy Red Octobers. I don't know why. Look like boots from fucking Dora.
Why the
But
fuck was he wearing Yeezys? That probably got
I
him
don't know.
canceled, man.
I don't know, man. Fucking,
I bet you like $10, bro. Somebody saw that and they were like, "Oh, MVP, he's anti-Semitic. He's wearing Yeezys."
Jesus Christ. He
Like,
supports Yay. Fucking, anyway. So Omos comes out, and then Brock Lesnar got a pretty big pop. Um, I was hoping Brock would change up the gear for Mania, but Brock's just Brock. So just plain old black shorts. Most of the match was Brock kind of getting his ass whooped by Omos, and then suddenly Brock started fucking German suplexing Omos. Which, by the way, did you notice how fucking purple Brock's face was?
yeah.
Fucking, my friends were roasting him, saying he looked like a grape, and saying he looked like a fucking. They're like, oh, Brock must have been fucking raising them sun-made raisins on his farm. He looks like a dried out grape and
Oh
shit.
god.
And they were saying he looked like Mountain Dew pitch black.
Jesus.
But
What did your friend say about
so
Lil Uzi
Brock
Vert?
started. At first they were like Lil Uzi Vert, why? And then the song went on, and nobody really said anything. And then after he was done, they were just like, "Oh, well, that sucked." And then Lil Uzi Vert had the audacity to throw up the one with the Usos, and then my friends were just kind of like, "Fuck Lil Uzi Vert." Um, but Brock did some German suplexes on Omos, and then he went for the F5, but his back gave out, and then Omos tried to fucking I forget what he was trying to go for, but Brock countered it, hits an F5 on Omos, 1, 2, 3. Brock defeats Omos. You know, Omos just keeps taking L's. I don't know why. He lost to Bobby Lashley at Mania last year. He lost to Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. And now he lost to Brock Lesnar at Mania. So and they're trying to build up Omos too, which it doesn't really work if Omos keeps losing. But
Yeah, I mean, I only thought Brock was gonna win this match mainly because he hasn't won since like legit fucking Elimination Chamber 2022.
well, see, this whole situation is all screwy because I remember seeing that this match was originally supposed to be Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar because Bray Wyatt called out the winner of Brock and Bobby, and then I was hearing that Brock said, "Fuck this! I don't want to work with Bray. I want to work with Omos," and
No,
so then they were going to
nah,
do.
nah, nah. You got it all wrong. He didn't want to work with
But the
Bray.
wrestling news outlet said, Austin. That's what I
No,
got.
no, there was more. There was more because apparently he got offered so many people. Like I shit you not, he passed up. Apparently he passed up on Bray. He passed up on Bobby again.
Well, that one's understandable.
He passed up on fucking goddamn Stone Cold of all people.
Jesus.
And I think he passed up on fucking he passed up on one more person. Oh, he passed up on Johnny Gargano.
What the fuck? Why would they do Brock and Johnny?
I don't know.
They haven't even been doing anything with Johnny Gargano.
He was
a
on Stand and
fucking
Deliver.
yeah, he fucking fought Grayson Waller, and then they fucking had the Way reunion.
Well,
Fucking
by the way, Index
whatever.
back for the win, but I'll let you get through your rage because I will be right back.
Well, so yeah, so Brock beat Omos, and that was kind of just it. And then after that was time for this fucking stupid ass Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team match, which had no fucking right to be on this fucking card. And I want to say real quick, I was telling Austin this earlier. This feels eerily similar to what I was saying during the WrestleMania 37 review, if you guys have watched that, where I said that Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team match was one of the worst matches I've ever seen, right? And I said, fuck women's tag team wrestling, I'm never watching this shit again, right? Well, what do you think this was? This was like that part 2. This was awful. I guess I should say who's in the match before I start really raging. It was complete random ass tag teams, by the way. And apparently, I think the winner of this match is like the number 1 contenders for the women's tag titles, which is just even worse. This was also a WrestleMania showcase match, by the way. So it was the team of Liv Morgan and Raquel, which makes no sense because literally like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, Liv was in a team with Tegan Nox, and fucking Raquel was fucking in a team with fucking Aaliyah not too long ago, and fucking Raquel was also in a team with Shotzi. So, and now Shotzi is in a team with Natalya, when Natalya was in a team with Shayna Baszler, and now Shayna Baszler is in a team with Ronda Rousey, and I don't fucking understand this shit, bro. I don't. It makes no sense. What the fuck is this tag division? What the fuck, bro? This was actually so bad. This was actually so bad. Anyway, Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda and Shayna. And then the last team that they announced for this match is completely random. The team of Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Now, I thought it would have been Carmella and Chelsea Green because they've been teaming up lately, but suddenly Sonya Deville, I don't understand why. This
I
match was awful, bro. It was so bad. It was the only people in this match that were even worth the damn was Liv and Raquel, and fucking Liv was sitting here hyping up her WrestleMania gear, and it wasn't even all that. And fucking goddamn, fucking her and Raquel were like the only two that were even trying in this match, bro. Like, and they didn't even win either. So they were the only ones that are actually trying to put on like good moves and good tag team moves and shit, and they were selling good. Everybody else was fucking trash, especially Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. I don't know what the fuck happened there, where there were several spots where Chelsea Green just looked like she had absolutely no fucking clue what she was doing whatsoever. There was a move where Raquel picked up Sonya Deville for a fallaway slam, and Chelsea like hit Raquel, but Raquel still did the move anyway. And then Chelsea was just like, "Oops, my bad." Like she was screwing up so much. I don't understand what the fuck this match was, bro. It was so, and Sonya was botching, and fucking Shotzi was botching really bad. Fucking Natalia of all people was botching. She did this stupid ass move where she put two people in the sharpshooter at the same time, and it looked terrible. Like, what the fuck was this actual dog shit? And don't even get me started on Ronda and Shayna. Austin's mostly going to be talking about Ronda, but what I want to say is Ronda and Shayna did not do shit in this match. They literally just sat on the outside the entire time. They did not do fucking shit. Like, it was so bad. This match was so bad. I can't get over the fact that it was so bad. It was bad. This was trash. I don't understand it, man. And fucking, people say, oh, AEW has the best women's division in the world or whatever. I want to say that WWE does, but then they go and they put on matches like this, and it makes it hard to say that when they're putting on matches like this at WrestleMania, botching like this at WrestleMania. WrestleMania, Austin. Why, man? Why? What the fuck
I'm
happened?
just I'm
How
just gonna genuinely wait until you give me the reins because then I'm gonna
how
go off.
the fuck was the men's fatal four-way tag team match so good and this was so bad? Like, did they not rehearse this? Did they not go over their spots? Did they not it looked like at least 6 of the 8 women in this match had no idea what they were fucking doing out there. What the fuck? I know there's gonna be some women's wrestling stands and whoever stand, fucking Ronda stands and fucking Shotzi stands and Chelsea Green stands and Sonya Deville stands and Natalia stands and everybody fucking else stands, and they're gonna be like, oh, the women did great and blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, bro. This was terrible. Like, this was almost as bad as the one at WrestleMania 37. And that one had fucking Lana and Nia Jax in that match. Like, why, bro? Why? I'm almost as mad as when we got that fucking awful Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss match. I'm almost that mad. This was actually bad. Like, bro, how do you put this on at a WrestleMania? This was terrible. Everybody was so. They had a fatal four-way women's tag team match last year, and it was so much better than this. And last year, Liv Morgan teamed with fucking Rhea Ripley, and fucking Sasha Banks and Naomi were in that before they fucking walked out. And speaking of that, apparently it came out recently that Naomi said she's officially gone from the company. Fuck you. No one gave a shit about you anyway. People forget that you were even fucking champion in the first place. Nevertheless, fucking they were in that match. I'm fucking pretty sure that Natalia and Shayna were a fucking team in that match as well. Like, I don't understand, bro. What the fuck? Like, even since Triple H has taken over, and I'm not gonna fully blame him for it because it was bad before he took it over. But what the fuck is their tag division? Honestly, they're just throwing random women. I don't even know if you heard what I said in the beginning, Austin, where I fucking said literally Liv Morgan and Raquel, who have been a team for like 2 weeks. I swear, like a month ago, Liv and Tegan Knox were a team. Raquel and Aaliyah were a team. Raquel and Shotzi were also a team not long ago. Shotzi and Natalia are a team now, but fucking Natalia and Shayna Baszler were a team not long ago, and fucking now Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey are a team, and fucking Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green are a team for some random stupid ass. Like, what the fuck? And then I see people on Twitter, they're like, "Oh, where's Aaliyah? We want Aaliyah to come back." Why? So she can fucking team. What is going on? You have Raquel, who was NXT Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, SmackDown Women's Champion, and Money in the Bank winner, Shayna Baszler, who's the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time, I think. Fucking Natalia, who's been there since fucking the times of ancient Egypt. Fucking Ronda Rousey, who apparently is a top star and has been a multi-time women's champion. Fucking, and then you got Shotzi, and fucking like like I don't understand. Oh, this was so bad. This honestly was probably the worst match out of anything on WrestleMania, for me at least. This was fucking atrocious. This was so goddamn bad. So goddamn bad. And apparently, the reason that Ronda didn't do shit in this match is because she's dealing with an injury. And also, apparently, I saw that fucking Ronda requested to be in this match because she didn't want to be left off of WrestleMania, apparently. So now that I've gotten all this out of the way, I want to say fuck this goddamn match and fuck the goddamn women's tag team division, even though I do like Damage Control. It's pissing me off the way it's being booked. I don't fucking understand. It's stupid. It's dumb. And fucking same thing I said in the WrestleMania 37 review, and I probably said it in WrestleMania 38 review. Fuck women's tag team wrestling, bro. Honestly, like I don't understand. NXT gets it so much better, and I don't understand how. Like they just made fucking Alba Fire and Isla Dawn tag team champions. Like they're actually building up their tag division. They're actually making teams that make sense to some extent. They're trying, but the main roster, I don't understand what's going on. It's like they got all these women, these random women with absolutely nothing to do, and they're just, oh, put them in a team. Why? Like, you bring all these women back. You bring fucking Tegan Knox back. You bring Chelsea Green back. You bring fucking women up from NXT. You do this, you do that, and then you fucking bring Emma back. And it's like, what are you doing? You're not using any of them, and it's starting to piss me off. And they fucking had goddamn Tegan Knox and Emma team up together, and they lost to Raquel and fucking Liv. And it's like, I thought they were trying to build Raquel as like someone who could be a fucking SmackDown Women's Champion, but then they have her lose to fucking Ronda Rousey, and then she's just been unimportant because they're making her a fucking babyface. And I just don't understand it. I really don't, man. It's so... The fucking women's division, at least on SmackDown, is so ass backwards. I don't understand what the actual fuck is going on here. But this needs fucking fixed. And, you know, I don't know if it's specifically Triple H booking this division. I don't know. But whoever's booking this division, you need to be fired. Because this shit is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. But with that being said, that's all I got to say about it. So now I will give the reins over to Austin so he can talk about what he wants to talk about with this match. So, Austin, please go ahead.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and state all the facts when it comes to all these women right here. First, we're gonna go with Shotzi. Her first WrestleMania, it
Oh
was
yeah, this was
shit.
her first WrestleMania as well. I forgot about that.
When I say I don't like Shotzi, it's not the fact because I felt bad for her in recent times when I've said shit about her because of her personal life and shit. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. There's no excuse. There's genuinely no excuse this time. She's dropped the ball. Fuck you, Shotzi. That's the
I'll
first
be
one.
honest. The only reason that I even still like Shotzi is because I think she's fucking hot. That's the only reason. Like I tried, man. I tried. Like, but I don't I just can't get behind like her in ring shit. And I remember last year when we reviewed Money in the Bank, like everybody was fucking complaining about how bad she was in that match. And I was just like, maybe she was having a bad night, but no. Like I guess this is just how she is. I don't fucking know. She wasn't this bad in NXT. I swear on everything. I remember watching some of her NXT matches and she wasn't this fucking bad. I don't know what happened, man.
I
I don't know
I
what
I
happened.
don't know. Well, let's talk about her partner, Natalia. The
Oh boy.
woman, the woman with the most tag team partners I have ever fucking seen. Now, when I say no, let's before you even go, let's name all of her tag team partners. There was Ronda Rousey. There
Mm-hmm.
was I don't know if you remember this, Beth Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah, think about that. Beth Phoenix. There was fucking Tamina. There
Yep.
was goddamn Shotzi now. There was
Mm-hmm.
Raquel. There was fucking goddamn
Shayna.
Shayna. There was fucking. I'm pretty sure she teamed with Nia Jax once. I'm pretty goddamn sure. There was fucking. I just keep going on. I'm pretty sure she teamed with fucking every member of fucking Total Divas at one point. I, dude,
Yeah.
like I shit you not, bro.
Don't
She is.
forget fucking throughout goddamn 2019 when they did fucking. I swear, bro, it was like every week they did fucking Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Natalia versus the Riot Squad. Like every fucking.
Let's not forget the ace in the hole, Lana.
Oh, I forgot they were a team in that fucking WrestleMania 37 match too. Oh,
Bro, I'm surprised she didn't team with Eva Marie. That would have made it worse. Oh,
uh,
but I
she
digress.
teamed with Naomi as well.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember.
Well, nonetheless, you fucking crazy cat whore. Um, please go fuck off and get retrained or something because you couldn't train Ronda for shit because do you know this information? She trained Ronda Rousey.
Uh, well, didn't seem to work too well.
No, no, no. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Hart family is depressed that you were their last fucking trainee. You fucking cunt.
I saw that Natalia and Shotzi's team name was called the Blackhearts, and it was spelled Harts. Apparently,
I don't care.
they literally started teaming together like last week. I'm not even shitting you.
Yep, yep. And you know what's gonna happen? It's just gonna switch. Aaliyah's gonna come back and it's gonna be Aaliyah and Natalia.
I would be shocked if that didn't happen.
Like I'm not bro.
I'm pretty sure she fucking teamed with Tegan Knox too at some time. I could be wrong, but
Well, let's move on. Sonya Deville. Why,
I don't know what they're doing with her because she was in the
bro?
whole GM type of role, and then that fucking went out the window, and then now it's just like she's doing the most random shit.
Yep. Um. Sorry about the stalker situation, but you're just shit, man. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Chelsea Green. Why did they bring you back again?
I I don't know. She came back in the Rumble, got the
You know,
quickest elimination ever, I think, and then they gave her she has like this Karen gimmick now.
it's sad to say when I would rather your husband be on the card than you. And honestly, I can't forgive you, Chelsea, for all the fucking GCW shit you did with your husband. So go fuck yourself.
The only GCW thing from Chelsea Green that I like, it's gonna make me sound sexist. I'm not sexist, but the only GCW thing that Chelsea Green did that I liked is when she fucking flashed her tits. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Let's go on to the next person. Fucking, we'll save the anger-inducing people for last.
mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan deserved better. Why the fuck did you even agree to this? Raquel,
Yeah.
same. The fuck. Shayna, why you hang around human scum? And why
Bro,
you sit
I
there?
seen a clip of Shayna before, like I think it was on like Up Up Down Down or something, where they were I think they were playing like a WWE game or something, and like fucking Ronda, like that one of them was playing as Ronda Rousey, and like Shayna was talking about like what it's like being friends with Ronda Rousey, and she said it's like difficult to be friends with Ronda sometimes because of how Ronda acts.
Yeah, I don't know
That
how.
Ronda's a really stubborn person to deal with.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm really not surprised. But like honestly, like how you sit there and devalue yourself by hanging around Ronda Rousey. I don't get it. And I don't even feel bad for you at this point. You've ruined your career, and I don't give a shit about you no more, nor will I ever. So, and now the worst part of this match. The woman, the cunt that just sat there and fucking did an armbar to win the match.
Yep. Yeah, that's how she won, by the way, because fucking Shotzi got knocked out by somebody, and then fucking I think it was Liv Morgan, and then Ronda tagged herself in, and then I think Shayna took out Liv Morgan, and then Ronda just got in the ring, and bro, the fans were booing the absolute shit out of Ronda Rousey. Like she probably got the worst boos out of anybody at WrestleMania. It might have even been worse than the main event. Maybe not, but it was still bad. She was getting booed out of the building, and Ronda just didn't really care. She put Shotzi in an armbar, and Shotzi tapped. So I guess
All I'm
now
gonna
Ronda
say,
and Shayna are the number one contenders for the tag titles.
that was what it was for.
I'm pretty sure I remember them on commentary saying it was for number one contendership for the women's tag titles. So now
No,
we're
no,
gonna get
no, no,
Becky
no,
and Lita
no,
versus
no.
Ronda and Shayna.
No, 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 no. No,
So yeah,
no,
wonderful.
no, no. I can't yell right now because I've already woken up my baby sister. Ooh, no, no, no. Triple H, I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. I don't know what somas you're fucking on. If you put those titles around fucking Rousey's waist, I will find you. I
So
will,
I will find you.
I will find you. You bald eagle looking motherfucker. It's already bad enough. You put them on the card, they didn't do shit, and they fucking won the match. It's already bad enough that fucking happened. If they sit there and win the goddamn tag titles, I'm gonna fuck.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. We forgot to mention in the Ray and Dominic match, I completely forgot. We forgot to mention that Bad Bunny was involved in it, so I have to put Bad Bunny in this thumbnail too, which just makes me feel so much better.
Put I could send you a picture of Aaliyah Mysterio.
Go right ahead, because I know you're not just fucking offering. I know you're demanding I put it in there, so you might as well just send it. So, but yeah, so that was the atrocious fatal four-way, and they had the audacity to call it a showcase match too. What were you showcasing? You're showcasing how bad it is, bro. And the thing is, like, I don't want to talk negatively about WWE, man. I really don't, because I enjoy WWE more so than I did when we did the WrestleMania 37 review. But I gotta be honest, bro. It's just bad. It really is. Like, there was stuff on WrestleMania that was really, really good. Very, very good. But then there was just stuff like this, which was like, why? What the fuck, bro? Like, there was some things that just left us scratching our heads. And this was one of them.
I
This was bad.
and then this was kind of like the beginning of the end of just like the what the fuck, because we started with this, and what was the next match after
I
this?
think it I think it was the triple threat for the IC title.
Okay, this was good, but like the
I
ending
really
made
liked
no
this
sense to
match.
me. I feel like the ending should have been better than this one, but it was still a good match, I would say.
Yeah, it was for the IC title. It was Gunther defending against both Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. And when I tell you to describe this match, it was three big meaty men slapping meat. That's what this match was. There was so many punches and kicks and fucking some of the loudest, fucking most brutal looking chest chops I've ever seen. Like, Sheamus's chest literally got cut open from how hard he was getting chopped by Gunther. There was one spot where Sheamus did the fucking, what does he call it? The ten bells of what? Or what?
10 beats of the bell run.
Yeah, 10 beats of the bell rung, and fucking Drew was also chopping Gunther, and Gunther's chest like turned black and blue from it. Fucking some of the kicks they were hitting looked nasty, bro. They were all beating the living fuck out of each other, and it was great. Like, this was
It it
genuinely
it
great.
was genuinely great. I just want to say, like, at this point, with how long Sheamus' career has gone, I don't think he's gonna get another IC title shot. So I think they kind of dropped the ball on his Grand Slam championship win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they have some reason why they wanted Gunther to retain,
I
but I
think it's
don't know.
because they just want him to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Which I'm just starting. Now I'm starting to think about it. I'm just like, okay, is this what Triple H is doing now? Because we'll get to the next match, and it's just like, are they really just caring about long reigns now?
Yeah,
Is
I
that the
don't know.
thing? Like, I don't.
Yeah, because next, oh, I guess I should say the way the triple threat match ended was like Drew and Sheamus were going at it, and fucking Gunther came in and fucking power bombed the shit out of both of them, and then he pinned Drew to win. And that's how he retained. But fucking so next match, this was the last women's match. It was for the Raw Women's title. It was Bianca Belair defending it against Asuka. So it was a good match, but for some reason, I don't understand why, Bianca retained. So now she's officially been the champion for a year because she won it last year at WrestleMania for Becky Lynch. And now she's had it a full year. And I don't understand why. And it's not that I don't like Bianca. I think she's a fucking fantastic women's wrestler. It's just like she doesn't need to be the champion anymore, is the thing. Like, she's had a fucking full year run with it now. She's beaten Becky, she's beaten Bailey, she's beaten Asuka, like, fucking you name it, she's beaten them. So I don't understand,
See,
like,
I
why
don't
they want to take it
know.
off.
That, see, that this is what they're booking themselves into a corner. They're booking themselves into multiple corners because now who's going to take the title off of fucking Gunther? Who is going to take the title off of fucking Bianca? Who is going to take the title off of goddamn Roman, which we'll get to that.
Hmm.
And like who's going to take the title off these people? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless Triple H has some kind of plan set in his mind for SummerSlam or something. I really don't know.
I really hope he does, because honestly,
But by the way this match ended was fucking stupid because Asuka went for the mist and Bianca just fucking dodged it, and then she picked up Asuka for the KOD. Asuka got out of it and put Bianca in an armbar, and then Bianca like picked her up and then hit the KOD anyway, and then it's just 1, 2, 3, and it's just like, oh, okay. And it's just kind of it. And it's another thing is I don't like what's the point of this whole like new gimmick for Asuka if she's losing? Like,
like this whole night they've buried so many stars that they could have had. Like they buried fucking Asuka tonight. They buried, and I know buried's a fucking like overused term, but I'm being serious because like,
I don't give a shit, bro. They buried the entire fucking at least all the fucking women that were in the Fatal 4-Way tag team match.
bro, like almost got buried. Like I fucking got like I don't understand the logic.
I
I
don't know.
just they were doing so good on night one is what got me. Like they did so good with night one, and then after the Brock match, it was just like, what? Like, it's like what's going on? Like,
I mean, there's only one more good match until the main event. But I guess before we talk about the Hell in a Cell, we should talk about probably the weirdest, strangest, stupidest part of WrestleMania because as if we didn't have enough specimens on this fucking WrestleMania show, we get this segment with The Miz and Snoop Dogg again, because why not? And The Miz is angry because Snoop Dogg made him wrestle in a $10,000 suit, and he's not doing it again, and whatever. And The Miz starts trash talking Pat McAfee, and then Snoop Dogg was like, "Oh, my bad," and then Miz was like, "Oh, that's not good enough," and he was like, you don't come to WrestleMania telling me how to do my job. He's like, I don't come to your studio and tell you how to rap and whatever. And then Snoop Dogg was like, oh, when I said my bad, I didn't mean my bad. I meant my bad. And then all we hear is, here comes the money. And fucking Shane McMahon comes out. And Shane McMahon looks so old now, bro. And so Shane comes out, does his whole entrance, gets in the ring. He got a pretty big pop. And then I'm pretty sure the last time Shane wrestled was fucking the Royal Rumble last year.
yeah,
Um, which, by the way, in case you forgot, the Final Four was like Brock Lesnar, Bad Bunny, Shane McMahon, and fucking somebody else.
I think
But
it was Drew McIntyre.
yeah. So
Bro, I was
Shane
there.
comes out.
What the fuck is
Shane,
that?
I don't know, bro. But Shane comes out, gets in the ring, and he starts saying like, "Oh, Los Angeles, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. I love you guys too." And then fucking Snoop Dogg makes it official: The Miz versus Shane McMahon. Now, if you remember, a couple years ago, they did a Miz versus Shane McMahon match. I think it was WrestleMania 35, and actually had a pretty good story built up with it. It was actually a pretty good match. This was terrible because they start going, things look like normal, whatever, and Shane McMahon starts trying to do like these flips and shit, and motherfucker tears his quad.
And
And
then,
he,
and then
he
you
tears
hear,
his quad, and he's just like, and he can't fucking move. So then the
I don't.
Miz
Okay,
stops,
no,
and
I
then
don't know if you
like,
heard. I don't know if you heard, but I legit, I legit heard whoever the ring announcer was. I legit heard him go to Snoop Dogg. He's like, go in there, go in there. He's hurt. He's hurt.
I didn't hear that mostly because all my friends were talking, but
Bro,
so it looked
they
like
called an
nobody knew
audible.
what to do, and the Miz looked like he was clueless, and then the Snoop Dogg got in the ring, and he was like, "Oh, Miz, you're gonna put my boy down like that? And then he knocks the Miz the fuck out. And then he drops the fucking worst looking elbow I've ever seen on the Miz and covers the Miz 1, 2, 3. And Snoop Dogg officially has a win at WrestleMania, and he holds up the 420 championship, is what he calls it. And that was that. I don't understand.
It was the funniest shit because my mom was just like, "What the fuck?" And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and I just hear them say, "Look, go in, Snoop, Snoop, go in," and I'm just like, "What? Are they calling an audible? Are they calling an
Yeah,
audible, bro?"
yeah, and then after that, it was funny because the announcers made absolutely no mention of Shane McMahon after that.
Yeah.
So,
So Shane
it's
has
so
fucked it
weird,
again,
bro. That's gonna go down as one of those strangest WrestleMania segments ever. And the fact
bro.
that it's on WrestleMania too, so that's gonna be remembered for the rest of fucking time because it was on WrestleMania.
Bro, I'm not even gonna like. This kind of pisses me off because like Bray was like trying to like cryptic tweet and say he was gonna be on Mania, and Bobby was gonna be
Yeah,
like saying something about being on Mania still.
he was supposed to pick Bobby, and then it got canceled for some reason.
Yeah. And then like even KSI was saying the shit about Bobby. I'm like, okay, so all these people are teasing about being on Mania, but you bring out Shane?
Yeah,
Like, I'm just like, why
I mean,
Shane?
Bobby was on WrestleMania because they had him come out with the fucking Andre the Giant
Bro,
trophy, and my friends were like, they're like, oh, they should have like Bobby get in the ring and say how he wants a WrestleMania match, and then have fucking LA Knight come out so LA Knight could get his
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
WrestleMania moment we're
No
talking
LA
about.
Knight. Like, I don't understand. So, I actually
Yeah,
want
like
you
how
to,
LA Knight on SmackDown, he was like, I don't know how, but some way, somehow, LA Knight will be on WrestleMania, and he fucking wasn't. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Austin, Tizzle for shizzle. What's good in the hood? Hello, Austin. Are you there? I wonder if fucking Ronda Rousey just walked into his room and fucking
no,
Austin.
my sister knocked on the door. Fuck you. But no, as I was saying, I was gonna say, I want you to go to Bobby Lashley's Twitter and go to his likes because his likes are straight up just like everybody saying it's a travesty that they didn't have Bobby Lashley wrestle a match on Mania. Like it sucks that Bobby would like it legitimately like he's liking all these negative posts about Mania. I'm not even kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Like here, let me go to his Twitter real quick and read it for you. Bobby Lashley likes at WWE, AEW Universe, and Triple H. Come on now, y'all got to do fight Bobby better than that. Shaking my head. He isn't doing anything. Shame on WWE. Uh, it's the disrespect to a black king. Greatness. Fight Bobby for me. WrestleMania. Went to Mania just to celebrate the trophy. Yeah, something ain't right. So Bobby doesn't get a match. LA doesn't get a match, but we got multiple useless tag matches with no purpose. Pat gets a match. This is bogus as fuck. Bobby Lashley got done dirty. Any updates on Bray Wyatt's whereabouts? Poor Bobby. The man deserves a match. It just keeps going.
Fucking, I've seen a bunch of people saying fuck Bray Wyatt because they're like blaming him for the match not happening.
I mean, he had a fucking illness, so I mean they could fucking suck it up when it comes to that, bro.
Well, fucking after that, they did like a segment where like, all the Hall of Famers came out, so Austin got to see Stacy Keibler again.
Yeah, bro. Any age, man. I don't care if she's like 50, bro. I'd still tap.
So after that, there was one more match before the main event. It was time for the Hell in a Cell match of Edge versus the return of the Demon Finn Balor. And so Edge makes his entrance first. He came out to some Metallica song, I think. Um, and his Titantron legit said Brood Edge. I'm not even joking. And he came out of like the fire with this like
Oh, Devon,
I can't even describe it.
you're
Hmm.
forgetting one fucking thing.
What did I miss now?
Russell Crowe.
Oh yeah, was just about to say that fucking Russell. So this was weird, right? Because they start showing like these candles on the Titantron, and it just cuts to this movie advertisement. And my friends were like, "Bro, why the fuck is Peacock putting a fucking movie advertisement in the middle of Edge's entrance?" And fucking then it's like Russell Crowe, and then it tied in with his entrance. I was like, "Oh okay," but yeah, it was pretty dope to see fucking Russell Crowe. Last time we saw fucking Russell Crowe was Unhinged, I think. We
Yeah,
watched that.
I was getting
So
flashbacks.
so I'm gonna have to put Russell Crowe in this fucking thumbnail
You
too.
could put that PNG of Russell Crowe of him just pointing down.
Do you
And
still
just
have
saying,
that?
yeah, I could send it to you.
Alright, because I don't fucking have that. I can guarantee you now. Um so then Edge comes out with the whole Brood entrance, except he has this like Metallica theme song. I couldn't even begin to tell you his entrance thing. Like he had this mask and like chest plate that was like the best way my friends put it was that they said Edge looked like he bedazzled himself. If you know what a bedazzler is, then you'll get that reference. Um, I mean the entrance was sick as fuck. I was just confused on what the fuck that mask was. It looked cool because it was on like it was on fire too, but so then Edge came out, and then of course it did the same thing where like he stops and then it switches to "On This Day I See Clearly," whatever by Alter Bridge,
Yeah.
and the commentators were like, "Oh, you know, to face a demon, you have to become one yourself." It's actually cool on the back of Edge's jacket. He had a picture of him, Gangrel, and Christian as the Brood, and they even made like reference to Gangrel and Christian in the match too. Um, but then Demon Finn comes out with like a purple entrance, and his gear is like red, purple, white, and black. It looked pretty cool. Um, anyway, as I was saying, it was cool to see the demon entrance. Well, the demon in general, since we haven't seen him in so long. I will say it does when Finn Balor is the demon, it kind of makes him feel like he's at another level. And I don't know if that's just because with all the Judgment Day shit, he's been kind of more like comedic than like serious. And then when he was the demon, he was like full blown serious. I don't know, but still pretty cool to see the demon back. Um, and so this match is a little weird, and I will say why here in a second. The match starts off, and they start beating each other up. Immediately go to the outside to get weapons. Now, can I ask, Austin? I've
Hmm.
never seen this before. So, one, they brought back the original Hell in a Cell. Thank God. I got so sick of that fucking red monstrosity. You couldn't fucking see through it. But nevertheless, they brought that back, right? But I've never seen this before in a match. Can you tell me why all the weapons were either red or purple?
I don't know.
They literally had red and purple kendo sticks, red and purple chairs. For Christ's sake, they had a purple Barney ass looking table that they used. Like,
Do you think it was Kyle's?
I don't know, man. Fucking Jesus Christ. So my when there was one part where fucking Edge grabbed a bunch of like the red kendo sticks, and my friend said it looked like he was grabbing some hot Cheetos out of the bag. Um, fucking, but like I don't know why the weapons were those colors. Like I get because like oh Edge is red because of the Brood and Finn Balor's purple because the Judgment Day, but like I've never seen that in a match before where they colorize the weapons based on who's in the match. Like I've seen them do like colorful weapons before. It was like the New Day or something like that, but I don't know. It was strange. It wasn't bad at all, but it was just a strange thing to see. Um, so there was one spot where Edge trapped Finn in the corner of the cage with the kendo sticks, and he drop kicked him. Finn Balor's shotgun drop kicked Edge through the purple table that was leaned up against the cage wall. Um, Edge hit a fucking. So we gotta talk about this before the other spots. So Edge gets a ladder in the ring, right? This motherfucker bombs that fucking ladder into Finn Balor's head, bro. Like the fucking
Yeah.
edge of the rung, like I guess it caught Finn Balor on the head because he started gushing blood, bro. It was bad.
And we
Finn
saw
got
the
fucked
aftermath
up.
after Mania, and it was a pretty bad gash. Like it was
Yeah,
like some that that Family Guy episode when Stewie fucking like pretty much like bashes his head open. That's what it looked like.
yeah, yeah. It was fucking bad. They had to actually like pause the match for a minute. They made it look like Edge was trying to set something up because like they had to have medical personnel come out and like stop the bleeding because it was so bad. And so then I guess they got it under control. And then so they ended up doing this spot where fucking they're both on the ladder and Edge hits a fucking execution from the top of the ladder to the fucking ring and somehow Finn Balor still kicked out. And then Finn Balor went for a coup de grace through the table, but Edge moved. Um, it wasn't like the greatest Hell in a Cell ever. It was pretty good. It was nothing compared to the Seth and Cody one last year.
Yeah.
Um, this it was kind of more gimmicky, I guess, because they played up the whole like demon versus brood thing, kinda. But in the end, Edge ended up winning the match, and so that was pretty much it. Like I'm guessing this concludes the Edge and Judgment Day rivalry.
God,
I
I
don't
hope
know
so. Please. Like honestly.
because it's been going on for a while.
Pretty
Um,
much a year, bro.
yeah, yeah, because fucking Judgment Day formed at WrestleMania 38. Oh my god, that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, that means Judgment Day's been a thing for a year. Holy shit. So I'm wondering if this was Edge's last Mania match since he said he's
God,
going to retire this year.
I don't know, man. If Mania
Like,
was in Toronto, but no, it's in
yeah,
where is it? Where is Mania next year?
fuck, I don't know about next year. I know this year is in Los Angeles, but next
Let
year I
me
don't
check.
know.
WrestleMania 40 location.
It's probably gonna be some random ass place like Texas or something, or fucking
Oh,
California.
I mean, there's a way you could possibly go.
There's no way it's gonna be in Ohio, bro. There's no chance.
No, but it's in Pennsylvania,
Oh
Philadelphia.
God, great. Look, and my friends were talking about going. They're saying something about buying tickets or whatever.
Honestly, I kind I kind of think I might want to go next year, honestly, cause it's 40.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But nevertheless, Edge wins. Hopefully that concludes their feud. I don't know what they're gonna do with Edge now and what they're gonna do with Finn, but well, I know Finn's still gonna be doing Judgment Day shit. But who knows now? Because now Rhea's gonna be on fucking SmackDown. I don't know, but um, so with all that, everything we talked about so far, it's time to finally get to the main event of WrestleMania Night 2, the biggest match of the year so far, the most built up match aside from the Sami Zayn stuff. It is time for us to talk about the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Firstly, I want to say, before we get into the negatives, positives, Cody was fucking over. Roman is fucking over. The crowd was great for this match. The match itself was fantastic. Very well done. That's about all the positive I got to say about it. I guess one negative you could have, Austin, is they fucking showed Brandy Rhodes on screen.
Yeah, fuck that cunt. I feel bad
But
for their kid, bro.
But I don't know if you knew this, Austin. Cody had this belt that he was wearing, and apparently on the inside he wrote like the name of like every single wrestling promotion that he's ever wrestled for, which is cool. And then he gave it to
Besides
this
bar
kid.
wrestling.
Yeah. And then he gave it to this kid. I didn't realize at first until my friends told me. Apparently that was -1 that he gave it to.
Yeah,
Apparently
so
Brody Lee Jr. was in the crowd, and I was just like, oh, okay.
yeah, it's just like okay.
Fucking so then Roman comes out, the whole bloodline entrance. It was just Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman. Match started off pretty slow. Picked up the pace very quickly. A little bit of the match, Cody was getting his ass whooped by Roman. Then Cody came back. They were fighting up the stage, taking some bumps on the fucking stage, looked pretty nasty. There was one spot where Roman tried to powerbomb Cody through the announce table. He countered. And Roman got back body dropped through the announce table. Fucking Cody hit a couple crossroads on Roman. He hit fucking Dusty Rhodes bionic elbow. There was one cool spot where he went for the disaster kick and he got caught in a nasty fucking powerbomb by Roman. Roman hit a spear on Cody. Cody kicked out. Solo kept getting involved in the match, and the fucking referee threw him out of the match. There was one point in the match where it looked like Cody was going to win, and then the fucking Usos came out, and they started attacking Cody. And then Kevin and Sami came out, and they chased away the Usos. And then Cody hit 2 crossroads on Roman, and he's going for the third one, and then someone sneak attacked him, and it was Solo. Somehow he got back out there, and he hit Cody with a Samoan spike, and then Roman hit Cody with a spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retains the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, what I want to say before Austin goes the fuck off about it, is I don't understand the decision behind this because, you know, there's a right time and a place for everything, especially when it comes to this specific match and when it comes to Roman Reigns and the whole bloodline and the whole storyline and the title reign, everything. There's a perfect time and a perfect place for everything. This was the perfect time and the perfect place for Roman Reigns' title reign to finally end. But for some reason, they did not pull the trigger. And I don't understand why. All of my friends and I were mind-boggled at why they did not put the title on Cody here. This was the perfect night. Cody was red hot with the crowd. Fucking the match was fantastic. Everybody was on the edge of their seat. It was fucking the main event of WrestleMania, the culmination of the story that Cody was building up. All this build up, it was the perfect moment to pull the trigger, and they didn't do it. And I don't understand why. And you know, I've seen people on Twitter saying that, they're going to have another match at SummerSlam, and that's where Cody's going to win it. Or they're continuing the storyline, and that's all well and good. I like Roman and I like Cody, I'd like to see them have another match because this one was fantastic. But at the same time, you got to realize that if they didn't pull the trigger here at WrestleMania when Cody was red fucking hot, and this would have been one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time. Like, what if they wait till SummerSlam? There's a possibility that this could not get as big as it was here at WrestleMania. Like, and that they are Triple H is doing something really dangerous right now, because what if they do a rematch at SummerSlam and they give it to Cody there? I don't think it's going to have the same effect as Cody winning it in the main event of WrestleMania, being red hot off winning the Royal Rumble and the whole finish the story fucking angle. Like, because now Roman has beat Cody, and Roman has beat literally every single person that's ever stepped up to him. So now it's like, well, how can you believe that Cody can beat Roman now? And I guess, yes, you could say, oh, it was because Solo screwed him over. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, can they get Cody this hot again? Can they get the people this invested in Cody Rhodes taking the title from Roman again? I don't know if they can. They did an amazing, incredible job building up both Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn's stories for WrestleMania. And they pulled the trigger for the Sami Zayn story, but not for the Cody one. And I don't understand why. And everybody just left WrestleMania so disappointed. People were angry. People were disappointed. Like, I don't understand why. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Roman being champ as much as the next guy. He's a great, amazing champ, one of the greatest champions ever, but this was the time, this was the night, this was the moment that if that title would have went to Cody, it would have been perfect. This had every aspect of this was built up so perfectly and so beautifully, and all they had to do was execute it and give Cody the title, but they didn't do it. I just can't grasp in my mind why. Like, is it really gonna be worth it to wait even longer to take the title off Roman? Are they really doing this just so Roman gets to, like, over 1,000 days as champion? Like, I don't understand. Like, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let Austin get into this because he has a lot to say about this.
Well, I've thought about it. I'm not gonna get angry in you, as I was probably about like 2 hours ago, but like.
Yeah, currently it's when we're recording this, it's 2:55 a.m. right now. So, for me anyway, it's 1:55 for Austin.
So, I saw people on Twitter. I kept seeing people on Twitter. There's some people that were just bragging about how Roman won and shit and everything like that. But there were some people that were like, "Oh,
Kyle.
well, yeah, fuck you, Kyle. I genuinely like fuck you. I consider blocking Kyle just because of that reason. Honestly.
Oh my god.
But nonetheless, though, like, some people are saying the SummerSlam thing, and it's like, no, it's not gonna be the same. Like,
Well,
it won't be.
Austin, I even seen people on Twitter saying that they're gonna draw this out until WrestleMania 40.
Bro,
Like, I don't think it could go another year of
I
Roman being
can't do.
champion. He's been champ for almost 3 years.
Devon, I can't. I can't go. I like Roman. Don't get me wrong. But I can't go another year. I was ready. It was finally time. Like, trust me, I went from a guy who, when Roman won that championship and went on this reign, I was like, fuck off. I was done. Because at that point, I was still fucking hated Roman. And he turned me around. He turned me around to actually liking him. So trust me when I say, like, I like Roman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't go another year. I can't do it. There's no reason for it to go another year. I saw people saying either, oh, they could do it for SummerSlam, or like you said, they could do it for WrestleMania 40. But then I also saw people saying, oh, well, it wasn't Cody. Maybe it will be Gunther. And I'm like, what are you
Honestly,
talking about?
like everybody thought Cody was the guy to do it, and now that he lost, it's like even if they're gonna make it go to a SummerSlam or WrestleMania, whatever, like what are they gonna? Who are they gonna have Roman face in the meantime? He's already beaten everybody.
Bro,
Like,
and I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be serious if they put somebody against them, like, for example, I don't know, Tommaso Ciampa. Like,
yeah.
that's not going to be serious. If they put somebody like The Miz, it's not going to be serious. If they put somebody like
Like
fucking,
I
I,
can't even think of anybody to face him. Like the only person that comes to mind that people were talking about is The Rock, but nobody wants to see The Rock win the fucking titles. Like, yeah, I'd like to see Roman versus The Rock, but I don't want to see The Rock become champion because obviously The Rock's not gonna fucking stick around.
yeah, like
So
only other thing I was thinking of was maybe in the meantime, before WrestleMania 40 or whatever, or SummerSlam or however they do it, is maybe Rollins again, because technically he didn't really lose. But
I
that but
mean,
that would only be for like one match, bro.
the only person I can think of is I'd like to see I would like to see a Roman versus Gunther match, but you know there's no way Gunther's winning. But I would like to see Roman versus Bray, since Bray's whole thing is like getting back at people that beat him. But you know there's no way Bray is going to beat Roman though. That's the thing, and that's kind of how they got themselves into a corner now. Is now that Roman's beat everybody, anybody you put up against Roman on paper, you're just like, well, obviously Roman's beating them.
Bro,
So
I swear to God, if somehow, some way, Triple H actually does sign Kenny Omega, and that
oh,
is the man that does it, I will actually find Triple H. Like, I am not, because you can't, because now it's getting me thinking now, oh no, his contract comes up in like May, doesn't it? Oh no, that's perfect timing for him to sign. Oh god. Like that's
I, I did see people saying that they think that Jay White is going to show up on Raw today. Doubt
that
it,
that could
but I,
I mean, if he shows up, that could be a good contender. I mean, I think Braun Breaker's getting called up, so maybe he could be a contender, but I don't think like right off the bat.
yeah.
Like I don't know anymore is my thing, because there's nobody, bro. You can't put anybody against Roman and make it look good anymore, because there is nobody. And I've been seeing people saying like, oh, there's people on the roster, but it ain't gonna look good going from Cody to Gargano. I'm sorry, it's not gonna look good going from Cody to fucking Braun. It's not gonna look good going from Cody to goddamn fucking, like, I don't fucking know, Ivar. Like, it
Well,
ain't gonna
honestly,
look good.
Cody was like the last person that truly like he's probably honestly the last person that's going to have people truly believe that they actually had a chance to beat Roman.
I
Because
you know
now anytime you put somebody up against Roman now, it's just going to be like Roman's not losing to them. Roman's not losing
I
to that
I
person.
also saw people saying, "Oh, well, they could put Jey Uso against him again," or
Oh,
"Oh, they could do Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania 40." I'm just like, why? What's the point? There is no way you're gonna have me believe that Solo Sikoa, with him being the younger brother of the Usos, son of Rikishi, the lackey of Roman Reigns that has helped him with most of his matches, you're not gonna try a Batista Triple H with that. I'm sorry, you're not gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that because it's not gonna look good. It ain't gonna look good. Please tell me, honestly, you're telling me, nah, Brock couldn't do it. Nah, Cody couldn't do it. Not the Demon couldn't do it.
fucking
Like
Seth, fucking
Seth couldn't
Kevin
do it.
Owens.
Kevin, Sammy, all these people couldn't do it. But nah, Solo, he can do it. Even though he's like fucking 4'3", does Samoan Spike. Come on, like, nah, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I like Solo Sikoa, but you're not gonna try to give me. You're not gonna try and sit there and tell me that he is gonna be the one. No. I'm sorry. No.
That's
And even
also it's like they don't even at this point right now. They don't even have anybody else. Like, say if they wanted to have somebody go against Roman, they don't even have anybody else built up to that level yet.
they just don't. They've went through everybody. Some people multiple times. They went through Kevin Owens 3 times. They went through Brock like 5.
Yep.
Bro. Like, and it's not like you could bring other people there. Like, at one point I thought, oh, Kofi would probably be a good challenger. And then I'm like, well, fuck no now. Like,
I mean, I guess another person. That's the thing, though. I know he wouldn't beat Roman, but I know it would at least be an interesting match. I guess they could do AJ when he comes back from injury, but
I mean, that depends if it.
I
Because they were going to do AJ. They were going
I
to do
guess.
AJ, but then Paul, I guess, and him still have bad blood.
Mm. Well, I guess there's also Randy whenever he comes back too. I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, but like, at that point too, like if Randy comes back and immediately goes for the title, and then it's like he gets jobbed out, like what is he gonna do? Like that just fucks Randy too.
I
I
want Randy
mean,
Orton to come back like head shaved bald, and I want him to like use the baby oil. I want him to go like full like '09 Randy Orton on the bloodline.
can
That would be
he
sick.
can he have his head shaved bald, but like still keep the weird like mustache goatee thing that he has, just to make him
Oh,
look weird?
speaking of weird mustaches, bro, did you see Vince at the Hall of Fame, bro?
Oh God, Jesus,
Man
yes.
dyed his hair too. Like, man is bro. I seen people saying he looked like a Mexican drug lord.
Oh
That like he
no.
took a picture with Triple H and the Great Muta, and they're like, wow, the great two legends and a Mexican cartel leader.
You know what who he reminds me of?
Hmm.
I know I've been watching Breaking Bad too much, but have you ever seen Gus from Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I can just imagine him making like tons of fucking meth.
Like, I don't know
But
what Vince was thinking with the mustache, bro. Like, I don't know why he
I
thought that
I
was a
don't
good
I don't know.
thing.
All I know is I actually plan on watching the Raw after Mania to see if it's better than last year. And I'll even like comment on the Jay White thing. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So whoever thinks that's gonna work, shut the fuck up. It ain't gonna work.
That's also another thing, since they still have both titles on Roman, it's like like big people they bring in or people they build up, it's like they have to go for Roman. There's like no other option either.
Yeah, it's either they go for Roman or they fucking go the Austin Theory route.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, Money in the Bank's gonna come up in like a couple months,
Yep. That's gonna be in
and
London.
I'm telling you, if they carry this out until WrestleMania 40, that means that Money in the Bank ain't gonna be worth fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't even know who they're gonna have win Money in the Bank this year.
Bro, I don't know. Some people are saying, oh, they could have Cody win it, and he could pull a John Cena and cash in at SummerSlam, but cash in a week before. And I'm like, why? Why would
I
you
saw
ever do that?
I saw people saying they want LA Knight to be Money in the Bank.
It ain't gonna work though. Bro, imagine if they pull this. They pull this for another year. Cody versus Roman at fucking WrestleMania 40, a redemption story. Cody actually wins, and they have LA Knight take the fucking title off Cody. That would be instant, instant fucking heat magnet, bro.
The only thing I could think is if they separate the titles, but then again, you run into the problem of, well, you got to beat Roman for one of those fucking things. So
Yeah,
you just run back to the same issue.
unless Roman just says fuck it, I don't want the fucking WWE
It just
title.
throws one away.
No, I mean at that point you might as well because really he's had the Universal title for the longest time. If he just like throws away the WWE title, he'll be like, man, I don't need this shit no more. One of you guys could play with it or some shit. Like I don't fucking know. Like at that point, that's what I'm starting to think about because honestly, like what else?
Yeah.
Like
Um.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, some people are saying, "Oh, when Big E comes back," and I'm just like, "Are you being for real right now? Are you genuinely being serious? Like, you're telling me fucking Big E with his goddamn metal neck is gonna come here and beat Roman Reigns? I'm sorry, no, he ain't, bro.
Like, I mean, I
Well,
hope Big E comes back one day. I don't realistically know if he's going to or not.
I don't know. Like,
Which
fuck me. I would be worried if Big E came back because then I would think like, oh no, one wrong punch, he's gonna be paralyzed. Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, I shit you not. I saw somebody say, oh, you know what? Xavier Woods needs a title shot. And I legit sit there and block them. That's why earlier I was like, nah, I just need to stay off Twitter because people are just being dumb. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I've seen people saying they're like, "Oh, well, Big E was WWE champion and Kofi was WWE champion." They're like, "Where's Xavier's time?" I'll tell you where
Bro,
Xavier was. He was in these fucking 2K23 fucking advertisements on night one and night two, and I forget who's on the night one, but in the night two, they fucking I know Tegan Knox was there, and fucking
you know,
Shit Row was there. I don't remember who else was there, but they were given like they were doing like a gameplay of fucking Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew, and they're giving like the fakest reactions I've ever seen.
you know, I'm
And then
gonna
they're
say this
talking
right
about
now.
fucking up, down, down.
I'm gonna say this right now. I know he signed to AEW, but honestly, the next big thing, if they can't have Cody beat Roman, the next big thing,
Oh, here we go. I already
good
know what
old
this
Jeff
is.
Jarrett.
Oh, okay.
Jeff
That's
Jarrett, man.
not at all what I thought you were gonna say. I
Nah,
thought you
because
were gonna pull your typical bullshit talking about WrestleMania 40, and then you're gonna say 2024 MJF versus Roman.
nah. Because you have to give MJF a year. Um, just build himself up a little bit like Cody did. You know, obviously not lose like Cody, but you know. But nonetheless, you know, it could happen. You know, if you're not gonna, if we're just talking about fuck shit here, if we're talking about people like Xavier Woods, you know, I am a case to throw fucking Jeff Jarrett out there because at least, you know, he's been a world champion, you know.
fucking imagine Jeff Jarrett is the man that beats Roman Reigns. I'll actually be fucking done, bro. Like, the last thing I want is fucking Roman Reigns to get hit by a fucking guitar and Jeff Jarrett calling him a fucking slap nuts. Like,
You
imagine
know, you know,
that
if
is how the
we're
fucking title reign ends.
if we're
No,
talking
imagine
about
the
fuck
title
shit,
reign
Triple
ends.
H, if we're talking about fuck shit, how about get Beetlejuice in that bitch, bro? Come on, let Beetlejuice beat Roman.
Fucking, you know what? At this point, since Roman's beat everybody, why not? Why not? Let's just WrestleMania 40. Let's fantasy book Roman Reigns. This will be for the undisputed championship main event WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns versus David Flair. How about
Nah,
that?
nah. You know what? You know what? You know what? I got it. I got it. I got it right here. So
No.
at this point, it's WrestleMania 40. Roman's gone for the NXT title as well. He's taken out Carmelo Hayes, so he's now a triple champ at this point. Then they split all the champions up at Mania 40. We're gonna have the
Oh
person that
no.
wins the Royal Rumble is gonna be MJF, and then we're gonna have David Flair go for the NXT championship,
Oh my
and then we're gonna
god.
have fucking Jeff Jarrett and Beetlejuice go for the Universal Championship, and we're gonna
Why?
have them both draw and beat Roman Reigns, and they're gonna hold it like lay cool.
No, you know what's gonna you know what they need to do for WrestleMania 40? They're gonna have Roman Reigns versus Jeff Jarrett. Roman Reigns is gonna lay his ass fucking or Jeff Jarrett's gonna lay his ass down. Roman's gonna walk out, and then Triple H is gonna come out and fucking announce that the main event of WrestleMania 40 is gonna be fucking for the undisputed championship. Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T.
Nah. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know, let's do it. WrestleMania 40. Ric Flair's last match. Ric
Oh,
Flair versus Roman Reigns versus Vince Russo
versus
in
Vince McMahon.
in a triple cage, and Ric Flair
No,
is gonna go over.
with special guest referee David Arquette.
And with special enforcer David
With
Flair.
no, you know what we need? We need the Bloodline versus the Natural Born Thrillers.
Oh, you know what? War Games this year. War Games this year. The Bloodline. We're gonna do a triple War Games. Bloodline,
Oh
Natural Born
no!
Thrillers, and and the team of David Flair, Crowbar,
Oh my god!
the Chuck E. Cheese Mouse, and
No!
Daphne from the grave.
No! It's just Daphne's tombstone. It's
You
like
can't
fucking.
pin a tombstone, so
Well, they can release one because they fired Zerch.
oh,
Don't forget about Zerch.
god damn it, Zerch. You know what? Fuck it, Triple H. Put Zerch in the main event of fucking WrestleMania 40. Let's fucking go.
Jesus Christ,
I don't
bro.
know what to think anymore, man. You got me
I don't know.
WCW 2000 booking trips. I don't understand.
You know what? Let's have a fucking fatal four way between fucking why not fucking Roman Reigns versus goddamn Shark Boy versus Relic versus Black Rain at WrestleMania
Nah,
40.
nah,
Why
nah,
not?
nah, 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 nah. WrestleMania 40, I know what you do. Dustin Rhodes may be retiring this year, but Seven isn't.
No, not seven. Oh, fucking. You know what? Roman Reigns and coming out of retirement, Oz.
Oh, no, 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 no. Roman Reigns and fucking Paul Orndorff from the grave.
No, Paul Orndorff. No, man.
Nah, fuck it. If we want to talk about people coming from the bloodline and facing Roman.
No.
I would like to see Paul Heyman face Roman and take the title off him. Fuck this shit, man. I can't even be bothered,
You
bro.
know, if we're going from the grave, let's do Roman Reigns versus High Chief Peter Maivia.
Yeah, the real fucking head of the table. Come on, let's go.
Fucking have a fucking 2-on-1 handicap match. Roman Reigns versus Alpha and Sika.
You know what? Fuck it. We're fantasy booking here. Scott Steiner. Let's go.
You know what? We'll go to the bottom of the barrel. The biggest fucking comeback story of a lifetime. Roman Reigns versus Mrs. TNA himself, Kiwi.
Oh no, bro. Bro, you want to talk about a comeback story? What about Roman Reigns, Kurt Hawkins?
No. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go the Kyle route. Roman Reigns versus Grimm's Toy
Oh
Show
no,
in the main
no.
event of WrestleMania 40.
Nah. You know what? You know what? Let's definitely go the Kyle route. Roman Reigns versus Bonnie. Let's fucking go. No. You know what? You know what? Fucking Roman Reigns versus the Slender Man.
No. Fucking. Oh. Jesus Christ. How about Roman Reigns versus Wings of Redemption?
Nah. You know we gotta do Roman Reigns versus Sam Hyde, Devon.
Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my God. Fucking Roman. You know, he might be out of prison by then. Let's
Oh
do
no.
Roman Reigns versus Jared Fogle.
You know what? You know what? I know he's on house arrest. Let's do Roman Reigns versus Andrew Tate.
No. You know what? The end all be all. We're gonna have a countdown leading to WrestleMania because it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Patrice Wilson.
Oh, you know. Talk about countdowns. Talk about countdowns.
Oh God.
There's
Bro.
another fucking piece of shit that has countdowns. Fucking let's just fucking really be fucking done with it. I've really gotten to the Sin and the Madness. Let's fucking have Roman Reigns versus Jerichovid.
Oh no. You know what? Since WWE is all about kids, right?
Oh no.
And since Sarah Logan Valhalla wants to wrestle barefoot, I say we do Roman Reigns versus the man, Dan Schneider,
Oh no. You know,
in a
you know,
kiss my foot match.
no, I think Roman would do well against Mr. Cupcake himself. Eat that pussy
Oh,
445.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's start doing intergender. Why not?
Oh
Roman
no.
Reigns versus Hypnotist Sappho.
Oh no.
Fuck it. You know what? Let's go even further. Roman Reigns, the only man left that can beat Roman Reigns, the one and the only, Rice Gum.
Nah, you know who's better than that? The Flash himself,
No,
Ezra Miller.
Oh God, this has definitely gone into madness, bro. It's
because
almost 3 in the
Because
morning.
I cannot be bothered, Devin. I don't know who is fucking facing this man and who's gonna even fucking beat him, bro. I can't be bothered.
You know what?
Fuck it. Reed Flair.
Not Reed Flair.
More or less his tombstone.
You know what? Fuck it then. Roman Reigns versus Connor the Crusher.
Oh, Jesus.
If you're going that route, this is going into canceled territory now. I think we.
No, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Triple threat. Roman Reigns versus Ye West
No.
versus Osama bin Laden.
Why Osama bin Laden?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know what? Roman Reigns versus Muhammad Hassan. There we go.
You know it would be an entertaining one? Roman Reigns versus Soulja Boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine
Oh,
Soul WWE champion.
imagine Roman Reigns versus Drake in the wheelchair.
Oh god. Oh god, Roman Reigns versus Drake Bell.
Oh.
Ew, Drake Bell would come out with like a live performance of I Found a Way.
You know what? Fuck it. Roman Reigns versus Miranda Cosgrove.
No.
Oh, you know, even worse, Roman Reigns versus Jeanette McCurdy.
2-on-1 handicap match. Roman Reigns versus Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
Or how about fucking at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus that yummy
Oh, no.
Justin Bieber.
You know what? Fuck it. Roman Reigns versus Miley Cyrus.
We can go even further. Roman Reigns. This will be a Nickelodeon slime match.
Oh, no.
Roman Reigns versus JoJo Siwa.
Oh, my fucking God.
Oh my gosh,
You know what?
bro.
Fuck it. Roman Reigns versus the baby.
Roman Reigns versus 6ix9ine.
Fucking Roman Reigns. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. I'll say it though anyway. Roman Reigns versus DMX.
Jesus Christ. Roman Reigns versus J Station.
Roman Reigns versus Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh God, bro. Okay, this might be bad, but I don't even know if I want to say it, bro. I might get canceled for that.
All right, text me it before you say it.
Oh, it's so fucked. I don't think I should say it. Hold on, I'm gonna text it to you. You'll get this if you heard about it. I just texted it to you.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Well, are you ready to end this? It's 3:30 in the morning.
Apparently Triple H has said something about Cody's loss, so I'll play it real quick.
Oh God.
Let me see if okay, I got it all the way up.
Always interesting to me.
To me. I don't know why I said it like that.
People say, how could that happen? Or how could they do that in that moment? And it's almost perfectly spelled out in this story. I need to finish the story. In the WWE, the story never finishes. Tomorrow
What?
night on Raw, it's sold out Crypto Arena. The story continues. The story takes another chapter. We just got to the end of a chapter, but the story continues, and that's where this gets interesting to me. It's always interesting.
That was it.
All right, Triple H. I guess
Oh
we'll see
God,
what happens.
wait, what is this? Why the fuck did Josh Peck said we fucking hate Triple H? And why is he with Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian?
Why is it Josh Peck? Why?
It's legit Josh Peck. I'm gonna send it to you.
It couldn't have been anyone else, especially since we were talking about Drake Bell a few minutes ago.
What the fuck? Oh God, when I sent that to you, I saw the fucking gash on Finn's head again. God, why did I even send that to you? Oh, that makes me nauseous.
Well, anyway, fucking, that was your review of WrestleMania 39. Goes Hollywood, I should mention. It's the first time this has went Hollywood since WrestleMania 21. They did do like the movie trailer things leading up to this, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But also, I will say the stage looked fucking sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. I would say they did announce that the next pay per view is going to be Backlash in May, I think. And
Yes, and it's gonna
Backlash
be
is
in
going
Puerto
to be
Rico.
taken. Yep, and don't forget, it's going to be hosted by Bad Bunny. He's going to be the official host of Backlash in Puerto Rico. So
You know,
more Bad Bunny.
I was telling my mom, I was like, I want to go to more WWE shows like this and more pay-per-views like this. And when they were showing the Backlash thing, and she's like, "Oh, you just gotta get a passport." I'm like, "I'm not fucking going to Puerto Rico for Backlash. I'm sorry."
I like how it's back to Backlash now instead of being WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh
The shit was so
man,
stupid. I don't know why they ever changed it to WrestleMania Backlash.
I don't know,
I
man.
guess fucking if you want, hold on, let me look it up. Is there fucking results? That way I could just read it. So I did see clips of what happened from it. You saw it too. So I guess like real quick we could go over what happened at Stand and Deliver. I'll just read the results. Um, God damn it. So, where? Okay, there we go. So they had a fatal five way match for the women's championship at Stand and Deliver. It was well, it'd be nice if it showed. Fucking Roxanne Perez was in it. Gigi Dolan was in it. Fucking Indy Hartwell was in it, and fucking two other people I can't think of right now. But Indy Hartwell won the NXT Women's Championship, which Austin's really happy about.
Index for life.
Um, who did they face? Uh, okay, so apparently there's a match between Gallus, the Creed brothers, and some team called the Family, and Gallus won the NXT Tag Team Championships. There is a fatal five-way match for the North American Championship, and fucking, I know Dragon Lee was in that match because it was his debut, but Wesley retained. Uh, Johnny Gargano defeated Grayson Waller. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defeated Fallon Henley and Kiana James to win the women's NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. And in the main event, Carmelo Hayes defeated Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship, officially ending Braun Breaker's title reign. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I think it was time. So.
I wonder, do you think Braun is going to be called up soon?
I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be called up tomorrow, actually.
Yeah,
or Friday, who knows.
We'll see. Well, fucking, that was your whole ass, thick ass, big ass WrestleMania 39 Goes Hollywood review. Is there anything else you want to say, Austin, before we end this? It's fucking legit 3:30 in the morning now.
No, but I got something to play this out with.
Alright, well, before you play that, I want to say, overall, from beginning to end, I will say it was a good WrestleMania. Better than last year, I don't know, honestly. I mean, for you, it's different because you were actually there last year. But overall, I will say I did enjoy WrestleMania. I enjoyed both nights, even though there was some stuff that pissed me off. I did have a lot of fun watching it with my friends. I usually do every year. So I want to give a shout out to the homie Brandon Champion, the homie Drew Stokes, the homie Sonny J, homie Austin Atmos and the homie Exodus Creed. Shouts out to all you guys. It's always fun watching these shows with you guys. So love y'all, and I had a fun time. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say?
Shout out to my family, but that's about it.
Well, as Austin's gonna play this out, this has been your WrestleMania 39 review, and it's crazy to think, Austin, it's officially been 2 years since we did our WrestleMania 37 review.
Yeah, I feel old.
um, but yeah, so fucking, I guess after this review, we'll be back for more AEW. So there's that. Um, oh, and also, Austin, so we didn't say this in the AEW review, but we couldn't watch All Access, but uh, Tyrese was so gracious to he found a way for us to watch Access so we can watch it now.
Oh, motherfucker.
So look forward to that All Access review because it's still coming.
Great.
But with that being said, this was your WWE WrestleMania 39 Goes Hollywood 2023 review, and we will see you all next time for another wrestling review.
Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.